Hello, welcome to STR8CHEM. I am Shawn from class F05, and today I'll be talking about Diagnostic Test 2, Question 10. First of all, let's have a look at the question. What is the molality of a 3.75 m H2SO4 solution with a density of 1.230 grams per milliliter? M here is the symbol for molarity. Well, step 1, I would find what the question gives and what the question wants. Okay, so here is what is given. You can see that molarity here is given, which is 3.75 m. And we can also find the density in the question, which is 1.230 grams per milliliter. Now, here we have to find what the question wants. As you can see here, it says, what is the molality? So we know that we're looking for the molality of H2SO4 solution. Then we can head on to step 2, writing the formula that is needed. We write the formula of what is given and what the question wants. Here we have molarity, density, and molality. So we can write the formula of molarity, which is number of moles of solute over liters of solution, and the formula of density, which is mass over volume, and the formula of molality, which is number of moles of solute over kilograms of solvent. Now we're heading to step 3, finding what is going to be assumed in logical assumption. Well, molarity is used because molarity is the only given thing here other than the density. But we rarely use the density. So we're going for molarity, and we need to know the formula which we already have written down. Now we can start our assumption. The molarity given was 3.75 m. They can just insert it into this formula and it becomes like this. 3.75 m equals to, then we assume it, that is number of mole of solute is 3.75 mole and liters of solution is 1, because anything over 1 is still the same, remains the same value. So that is why we assume it as 1 and 3.75. So now we assume that we already get our number of mole of H2SO4 solution, which is 3.75 mole, and our volume of solution, which is 1 liter. Now in step 4, we're finding the mass of solvent, because we need that, as you can see, for molality over here, which is kilograms of solvent. So we need the mass of the solvent. So here we're going to use the density of mass over volume. We already have the volume of H2SO4 solution from our assumption, which is 1 liter. But you can see here the density given is grams over milliliter. So we need to convert the liter into milliliter. As you can see here, just take 1 times 1,000, then it becomes 1,000 milliliters. Then we just insert this into the density formula over here. So it becomes like this. 1.230 grams per milliliter equals to mass of solution over 1,000 milliliters. Then we can find the mass of our solution, which is 1,230 grams. From the mass of solution, we know that mass of solvent plus mass of solute equals to the solution, the mass of solution. Then we just rearrange the formula so we can find mass of solvent, which is equals to mass of solution minus the mass of solute. And our solute here is H2SO4. So we can just use this formula, number of mole times molar mass, since we have the number of mole of the H2SO4, which is 3.75. So we can just insert it in this formula together with the molar mass of the solute, which is, so we just need to find it from the table. Then we can find the mass. So we just insert the formula. We already have the mass of solution, and then we minus the mass of solute. Then we can get a mass of solvent. I convert the mass into kilograms because in the molality formula it's kilograms of solvent, not grams. So that's why I convert it over here. And step 5 is the final step, the finding the molality of H2SO4 solution. Here's the formula. number of mole solute, which you already got, which is number of mole of H2O SO4, which is our H2SO4 solution, which is 3.75 mole we got from the assumption. And we also have the kilograms of solvent we calculated just now over here. So now we just insert it into the molality formula. So you can just take 3.75 mole, divide 0.86 to 1 kilograms. Then we get the molality of H2SO4 solution, which is 4.35 mole, or you can write the formula as small m. Here I would like to give you some tips for remembering the formula of molarity and molality. The first idea I got is from a friend or a lecture mate, which is you see molality here says little, so it's little m, but molarity doesn't say little, so it's big M. But I want to point something else out. It's little, right? And you can look at the formula, number of mole of solute over kilograms of solvent. If you notice here, the unit is also a small letter. So we can relate it. So it's small m, small unit, and it's little. But for molarity, it's liters of solution, which is big L. So it's big L and big M for molarity. So it's both capital letters. The number of mole of solute here is the same. So you just need to know that this is the same. But this is different, and this is how I usually remember it. Big M with big L, small m with small kg. And that is all. Thank you for watching.